every Sunday right around 11. When the church lets out and the coffee gets cold, I pick up the phone and dial the number that I've been dialing since I was 10 years old. She picks up on the second ring every time, says, "Hey baby, how you doing this week?" And for the next hour, nothing else matters. It's just me and mama and the words we speak. She still asks if I'm eating right, if I'm getting enough sleep at night. Tells me not to work too hard and to tell my wife she sends her love from afar. I tell her about the kids and about my job, and she listens like it's the most important thing. And she gives me advice I didn't ask for, but somehow it's exactly what I need. I got a mortgage and a truck payment, kids in school and a boss who yells, but when I hear a voice on that telephone, everything feels like it's gonna be well. I'm still calling mama every Sunday like I always do, 'cause no matter how old I get, I'm still her little boy. It's true, when the world gets heavy on my shoulders and I don't know what to do, I'm still calling mama, she's still pulling me through. She taught me how to tie my shoes and how to treat a woman right. She taught me that a real man cries and that it's okay to lose the fight. She worked 2 jobs to keep us fed, never once complained about the hand she got. And every lesson that I passed to my own kids started at her kitchen table with what she taught. I got gray hair showing in the mirror now, and my knees ain't what they used to be. But when I hear her voice on Sunday morning, I'm 8 years old climbing up her knee. I'm still calling mama every Sunday like I always do, 'cause no matter how old I get, I'm still her little boy. It's true, when the world gets heavy on my shoulders and I don't know what to do, I'm still calling mama, she's still pulling me through. Sometimes late at night I think about the day that phone won't ring no more, and I hold my wife a little tighter and thank God for every call before. So I never let a Sunday pass without picking up that phone, 'cause one day I'll give anything just to hear her say come home. I'm still calling mama every Sunday like I always do, 'cause no matter how old I get, I'm still her little boy. It's true, when the world gets heavy on my shoulders and I don't know what to do, I'm still calling mama, she's still pulling me through. Yeah, I'm still calling mama, always will till the day I die. Still calling mama, thank God she's on the other side. Still calling mama every Sunday of my life. Yeah.
Every cowboy in the county dressed in black. Band was playing something old and loud. I was leaning on the bar checking out the crowd. That's when the door swung open wide and everybody turned to look outside. She walked in like she owned the place, tight blue jeans and an angel face. Her boots were white, her belt was silver too. She had a smile that could cut a man in two. She scanned the room till her eyes met mine, and something in my chest started feeling fine. She walked straight over, didn't say a word, just held her hand out like a little bird. She said, "Cowboy, do you know how to move?" And Lord have mercy, what was I to do? I knew right then I was in too deep. One dance with her and I'd lose my sleep. My mama warned me about girls like this, but I took her hand and I couldn't resist. She's two-step trouble in a pair of boots, kinda pretty that just ain't fair. Spinning me around like a country fool, got my heart tangled in her hair. Every cowboy here is watching us, but she only looks at me. She's two-step trouble and I don't care. She's exactly where I wanna be. We hit the floor and the crowd moved aside. She knew every step like a Tennessee bride. Her hand on my shoulder felt like lightning strike. I ain't danced this good in all my life. Song after song, we never took a break. By midnight my boots started to ache, but I wasn't stopping, not for anything. That girl had me wrapped around her ring. I knew right then I was in too deep. One dance with her and I'd lose my sleep. My mama warned me about girls like this, but she's in my arms and I can't resist. She's two-step trouble in a pair of boots, the kind of pretty that just ain't fair. Spinning me around like a country fool, got my heart tangled in her hair. Every cowboy here is watching us, but she only looks at me. She's two-step trouble and I don't care. She's exactly where I wanna be, yeah. Their final song, and I don't want this night to end at all. She leans in close, whispers in my ear, says, "Follow me, cowboy, get us out of here." I don't know her name, I don't know her past, I just know I want this thing to last. Some folks fall slow and some folks fall fast. I fell hard the moment that she asked. She's two-step trouble in a pair of boots, the kind of pretty that just ain't fair. Spinning me around like a country fool, got my heart tangled in her hair. Every cowboy here is watching us, but she only looks at me. She's two-step trouble and I don't care. She's exactly where I wanna be, yeah. She's two-step trouble, two-step trouble, and she picked me, Lord, she picked me. Two-step trouble, that's all I need. She my two-step trouble, yeah, yeah. I was cleaning out the attic on a rainy Sunday afternoon. Found a box beneath the rafters, covered up with dust and gloom. Your maiden name was written in a hand I didn't know. Letters from Montana dated 30 years ago. Before we ever met, you lived 1,000 miles away. Writing to your sister about the man you'd marry someday. I sat down on the floor and started reading through the years. By the second page, I was fighting back the tears. You wrote about a man who'd be gentle, kind, and true, who'd wake you up with coffee and would slow dance in the living room. Someone who would hold your hand when walking through the store, who'd still choose you every morning like the day before. You painted him in words like you could see his face. Said he'd have calloused hands and laugh lines you'd trace. I had to stop
and catch my breath, 'cause there I found you were describing me before I came around. All those nights you spent alone up in those mountain towns, riding to the stars about love you hadn't found. If only you could see what I can see right now. Your dreams came true somehow. In letters from Montana, you were writing straight to me. Through all those lonely winters, you believed in what we'd be. Before I knew your name, you knew my heart. Like heaven had a plan right from the start. In letters from Montana, you love me from afar. Page by page I read the story of your younger days, working at that diner, saving money, getting by on faith. You said someday my real life is gonna begin when I meet the one who makes me whole again. Here's a picture paperclip from 1979. You standing by a fence post with that same sweet smile, and at the bottom you had written, "This is who I am, waiting for my heart's home, waiting for my man." All those nights you spent alone up in those mountain towns, riding to the stars about love you hadn't found. If only you could see what I can see right now. Your dreams came true somehow. In letters from Montana, you were writing straight to me. Through all those lonely winters, you believed in what we'd be. Before I knew your name, you knew my heart. Like heaven had a plan right from the start. In letters from Montana, you love me from afar. Tonight when you get home, I'm gonna hold you close, tell you about this box and what it means the most. That all those years ago, when you felt so alone, you were writing love letters to the man who'd bring you home. In letters from Montana, you were writing straight to me. Through all those lonely winters, you believed in what we'd be. Before I knew your name, you knew my heart. Like heaven had a plan right from the start. In letters from Montana, written in the stars. In letters from Montana, you love me from afar. You always knew I'd find you. You always knew I'd find you.
27 years and some change. You would think by now it wouldn't feel the same, but every time she walks into the room, my heart still skips just like it did in June. That summer when I asked her for a dance, sweaty palms and not a single chance. I figured she'd say no to a guy like me, but she smiled and said I'd love to actually. Now her hair has got a little gray, and mine is mostly gone, but that's okay. We've got lines around our eyes from laughing hard, and a worn-out swing out in the yard. We've raised 3 kids and buried both our folks, made it through the tears and through the jokes. And every single morning when she wakes, I fall in love again, for goodness sake. My buddies say the fire always dies, but they don't know what I'm feeling inside. After all these years, I still get weak every time she's standing next to me. She still gives me butterflies after all this time. One look from those hazel eyes and I'm 17. In my mind, I don't know what I did right, but Lord, I thank you every night. She still gives me butterflies, the love of my life. She hums along to songs on the radio, dances by herself when she thinks I don't know. But I watch her from the doorway every time and wonder how I got so lucky in this life. She makes my coffee just the way I like, leaves little notes beside my keys at night. Drive safe, honey, see you when you're home. 15 words that mean I'm not alone. My buddies say the fire always dies, but they don't know what I'm feeling inside. After all these years, I still get weak every time she's standing next to me. She still gives me butterflies after all this time. One look from those hazel eyes and I'm 17. In my mind, I don't know what I did right, but Lord, I thank you every night. She still gives me butterflies, the love of my life. When my time comes to leave this world, I hope she's right there holding my hand, and I hope she knows with my last breath she was always my plan. Some folks search a lifetime for what we got. I found it in a 2-step at that parking lot. And if I had to do it all again, I'd fall for her 1,000 times, my friend. She still gives me butterflies after all this time. One look from those hazel eyes and I'm 17. But Lord, I thank you every night. She still gives me butterflies, the love of my life. Yeah, she still gives me butterflies every single night. She still gives me butterflies, and she always will. She always will. morning sun slips through our window shade, dancing soft across your sleeping face. Your hair falls gentle on the pillow white, and I'm the luckiest man alive tonight. I watch you breathing slow and deep, lost inside some perfect dream. And I wonder what I'm doing right to wake up to this sight. 20 years of mourning just like this started with our first sweet wedding kiss. Sometimes I just lay here instead, thank the good Lord for that silver in your hair. And every light around your eyes tells a story of our life. Baby, you just keep getting better, like aged wine and handwritten letters. I don't need coffee to start my day, just need to see you laying there that way. Then the quiet of the morning, everything is right. When the morning finds you sleeping next to me, I see everything I ever hoped to see. A lifetime of love wrapped up in white cotton sheets, and the sound of your heart is all the music that I'll need. When the morning finds you here, another day with you, my dear, is all I need to know. That I'm home. Soon you'll wake and smile that sleepy smile over our coffee, and we'll talk a while about nothing much and everything. These simple moments are the richest things. The world outside can wait its kind. Right now there's nothing to concern, just you and me and morning coffee. In this life it's all I need. I don't need coffee to start my day, just need to see you laying there that way. In the quiet of the morning light, everything is light.
She's a 1987 Ford with rust around the doors, 200,000 on the odometer, and she's asking for some more. The paint job ain't much to look at, more primer now than blue, but that old girl fires up each morning like she knows she's got work to do. The radio only gets AM, and the AC gave up years ago, but I roll the windows down in summer, let that country music flow. My buddies say I ought to trade her for something new and clean, but they don't understand the history between that truck and me. That bench seat holds a memory of my first real kiss, when Jenny Mitchell said she loved me in the truck when we were kids. Drove my daddy to the hospital that night he passed away, and brought my baby daughter home from the hospital that day. Every dent and scratch and coffee stain has got a story there. The bed still smells like hay and diesel in that old spare tire. She may not turn heads rolling down the street no more, but she's been my faithful partner through every open door. So let them laugh and shake their heads when they see me coming down the road. This trucking I ain't done yet, we've got a few more miles to go. Rustin' miles, that's all she's got to show. But she's carried me through everything, every high and every low. Some things ain't worth nothing until you've had them for a while. Me and this old truck, we run on rustin' miles. The bed is full of feed sacks and a cooler and some tools, a sleeping bag, a fishing pole from when we play hooky from the rules. That spare set of jumper cables saved me more than once, and there's still mud from that hunting trip we took last month. The tailgate makes a good seat when the game's on Friday night, and it's held more conversations underneath the parking lot lights. She'll haul whatever needs hauling through the mud and snow, and every single morning she still starts on the first go. So let them laugh and shake their heads when they see me coming down the road. This truckin' I ain't done yet, we've got a few more miles to go. Rustin' miles, that's all she's got to show. But she's carried me through everything, every high and every low. Some things ain't worth nothing until you've had them for a while. Me and this old truck, we run on rustin' miles. One day she'll finally give out, and I'll have to let her rest. But till that day comes around, she'll be giving me her best. And when that engine finally dies, I'll probably shed some tears for all the memories we've made through all these years. Rustin' miles, that's all she's got to show. But she's carried me through everything, every high and every low. Some things ain't worth nothing until you've had them for a while. Me and this old truck, we run on rustin' miles. Yeah, rustin' miles, still running strong on rustin' miles. I was 17 when I took my first drink. Stole it from my daddy's cabin while he was asleep. By 21 I had a rap sheet and a habit, and a reputation that followed me down every street. I broke my mama's heart more times than I can count. Promised her I'd change, and I let her down again. Spent 3 Christmases behind a set of bars, blaming everybody else for where I am. I hit bottom on a Tuesday in November. Woke up in a ditch outside of Abilene. 43 years old with nothing but these clothes. Emptiness no bottle ever clean. Walked into a diner just to get some coffee. Hands still shaking from the night I could remember. And she looked at me like I was something human, not the monster I'd become somewhere in September. She didn't see the rust, she saw the steel beneath. Didn't see my past, she saw what I could be. And I don't know why she took a chance on me, but she's the only reason that I'm standing here to breathe. This is rust and redemption, the story of a man who lost his way. She pulled me from the wreckage when everyone else had walked away. I don't deserve the second chance, but I spend every morning proving that I do. This is rust and redemption, and baby, it's all because of you. Now I wake up every morning sober, 3 years clean and counting every single day. I got a job down at the lumber yard. It's honest work and they don't care about my yesterdays. I still got demons whispering at midnight. Still got scars that ache when the weather turns cold. But I got her hand to hold when it gets heavy, and her faith in me is worth more than gold. She didn't see the rust, she saw the steel beneath. Didn't see my past, she saw what I could be. And I still don't know why she took a chance on me, but she's the only reason that I'm standing here to breathe. This is rust and redemption, the story of a man who lost his way. She pulled me from the wreckage when everyone else had walked away. I don't deserve the second chance, but I'll spend every morning proving that I do. This is rust and redemption, and baby, it's all because of you. I know I can't undo the years I wasted, can't give back the tears I made you cry, but I swear on everything that's holy, I'll love you right until the day I die. And when they lay me down to rest someday, I hope they write upon my stone, he was a broken man who found his way, because one woman brought him home. This is rust and redemption, the story of a man who lost his way. She pulled me from the wreckage when everyone else had walked away. I don't deserve this second chance, but I spend every morning proving that I do. This is rust and redemption, yeah, this is rust and redemption. And baby, it's all because of you, all because of you. Charlie Carson lived in trailer number 9 at the end of Willow Street where the sun don't shine. 73 years old with a purple heart,
from a war nobody talks about anymore in these parts. His hand shook when he lit his Marlboro Reds from the ghosts that still visited him in his bed. Every morning at 5:30 he'd sit on his porch with black coffee and memories that burned like a torch. The neighbor boy named Jesse was only 12. Used to watch Charlie fish from the creek by himself. One day Charlie waved him over, said, "Grab you a pole." And for 3 years they fished while Charlie told stories untold about brothers who never came home from Saigon, about the girl he was gonna marry, but now she's long gone. Jesse listened to every word that old soldier said, never knowing he was the only friend Charlie had. Thursday night the thunder rolled through our town. Friday morning Jesse walked over and found Charlie's coffee still steaming in his favorite cup. But Charlie Carson wasn't gonna wake up. The night Charlie Carson died, he died alone. Just him and his medals in that mobile home. No family came looking, no funeral was planned. Just a county cremation for a forgotten man. But he left one thing behind that nobody could see: a college fund for Jesse, with a note that said, "Thank you for listening to me." The night Charlie Carson died, he wasn't really alone, 'cause that boy's memory would carry him home. Jesse found him in the chair, still holding the photograph of 19 young soldiers who'd never make it back. His eyes were closed, peaceful, like he'd finally found his peace. Like those boys in the picture had come to bring release. The sheriff came and asked if Jesse knew any kin. Jesse just shook his head and tried not to cry for him. They took Charlie away in a black zipper bag, while his purple heart sat on the table next to an old American flag. Thursday night the thunder rolled through our town. Friday morning Jesse's whole world turned around when the lawyer called and said, "Son, you need to calm down. Charlie Carson left something that needs to be found." The night Charlie Carson died, he died alone. Just him and his medals in that mobile home. No family came looking, no funeral was planned. Just a county cremation for a forgotten man. But he left one thing behind that nobody could see: a college fund for Jesse, with a note that said, "Thank you for listening to me." The night Charlie Carson died, he wasn't really alone, 'cause that boy's memory would carry him home. 40 years of silence, 40 years of pain, 40 years of watching faces in the rain. But one kid with a fishing pole and time to spare gave Charlie something that nobody else would share. Someone to remember that he was ever here, someone to prove that he mattered through all those years. The night Charlie Carson died, he died alone. Just him and his medals in that mobile home. No family came looking, no funeral was planned. Just a county cremation for a forgotten man. But he left things but find it behind to the only soul who could see that Charlie Carson was somebody worth remembering. The night Charlie Carson died, Charlie Carson, you mattered in the end. You mattered in the end.
I left Amarillo on a Greyhound bus, 20 years old with $70 to my name. Thought the world was waiting somewhere past that desert. Never knew how much I'd miss a Texas rain. I chased my dream through cities made of concrete, Los Angeles and Denver, and a year in Tennessee. Made some money, lost some more, and learned some lessons. But something in my soul was never free. Daddy called last Sunday, said Mama ain't been well, and the ranch could use another pair of hands. Didn't take me long to pack up what I needed. Funny how your whole life fits in a couple cans. Now I'm crossing through New Mexico at sunset, and swear I see the ghost of who I used to be. That kid who left here thinking he was something special. Finally figured out that home is all he'd need. And the closer that I get, the more I know that I should have never left so long ago. But a Texas heart will always find its way back to where the bluebonnets grow. Got that Lone Star in my rear view, getting bigger every mile. Forward lights are getting closer, and I can almost see my mama smile. I've been running from my roots for way too long, but tonight I'm coming home to Texas, where I belong. Yeah, I'm coming home to Texas, where I belong. I miss the way the morning smells like cedar and the sound of cattle waking with the sun. Friday nights at Billy's Ice House dancing, two-stepping with a girl till the night was done. I miss the way my grandpa told his stories, sitting on the porch with sweet tea in his hand. I miss the way the sky goes on forever, and the way your boots sink into that red sand. And the closer that I get, the more I know that I should have never left so long ago. But a Texas heart will always find its way back to where the bluebonnets grow. Got that Lone Star in my rear view, getting bigger every mile. Forward lights are getting closer, and I can almost see my mama smile. I've been running from my roots for way too long, but tonight I'm coming home to Texas, where I belong. Yeah, I'm coming home to Texas, where I belong. I used to think that Texas was too small for everything I wanted to become, but I've seen the whole wide world now, and nothing feels like where I started from. The city lights, they never could replace the stars above the panhandle at night. And all those years of searching for my place led me right back to the only place that felt right. Got that Lone Star in my rear view, getting bigger every mile. Forward lights are getting closer, and I can almost see my mama smile. I've been running from my roots for way too long, but tonight I'm coming home to Texas. Yeah, that Lone Star in my rear view is the sweetest sight I've ever seen. Rolling into Texas feels like heaven, like waking up from a 20-year dream. I'm coming home to Texas, I'm coming home to Texas, where I belong, where I always belong. I left Amarillo on a Greyhound bus, 20 years old with $70 to my name. Thought the world was waiting somewhere past that desert. Never knew how much I'd miss the Texas rain. I chased my dreams through cities made of concrete, Los Angeles and Denver, and a year in Tennessee. Made some money, lost some more, and learned some lessons, but something in my soul was never free. Daddy called last Sunday, said Mama ain't been well, and the ranch could use another pair of hands. Didn't take me long to pack up what I needed. Funny how your whole life fits in a couple cans now. Crossing through New Mexico at sunset, and I swear I see the ghost of who I used to be. That kid who left here thinking he was something special. Finally figured out that home is all he'd need. And the closer that I get, the more I know that I should've never left so long ago. But a Texas heart will always find its way back to where the bluebonnets grow. Got that Lone Star in my rear view, getting bigger every mile. Fort Worth lights are getting closer, and I can almost see my mama smile. I've been running from my roots for way too long, but tonight I'm coming home to Texas, where I belong. Yeah, I'm coming home to Texas, where I belong.
There's a winding road through the valley low, where the morning mist moves soft and slow. Pine trees standing like cathedral walls, and somewhere in the distance a red hawk calls. I've been gone so long I forgot the way, the curves and bends where we used to play. But my hands still know just where to turn, like the mountain kept my place while I was gone to learn. Grandpa's barn still leans to the right, Mama's garden growing in the morning light. That old mailbox rusted at the seams still says our name, though it's been years it seems. Coffee brewing at the general store, screen door creaking just like before. Mrs. Johnson waves from her front porch swing. Time stood still here waiting for my returning. Traveled far to find my fortune and my fame, through city lights and streets without a name. But every night I'd close my eyes and see these ancient hills still calling out to me. Carolina mountain sunrise painting gold across the ridge, coming home where my heart lies, across that old covered bridge. These hills know all my secrets, every trail knows my name. Carolina mountain sunrise, I'm finally home again. There's a chapel where the dogwoods grow, where generations rest in rows below. Their stones tell stories carved in granite gray, of folks who never had to go away. I park the car and walk the final mile, breathing deep and walking slow a while. Each step on dirt feels like a prayer to whatever kept this place waiting for me there. I traveled far to find my fortune and my fame, without a name. But every night I'd close my eyes and see these ancient hills still calling out to me. Carolina mountain sunrise, painting gold across the ridge. I'm coming home where my heart lies, across that old covered bridge. These hills know all my secrets, every trail knows my name. Carolina mountain sunrise, I'm finally home again. Some folks say home is just where you lay your head, but I know better now. I know instead it's where the mountains recognize your face, where every tree holds you in its embrace. And if I die before I have to leave once more, bury me up high where the eagles soar. Carolina mountain sunrise, painting gold across the ridge. I'm coming home where my heart lies, across that old covered bridge. These hills know all my secrets, every trail knows my name. Carolina mountain sunrise, I'm finally home again. I'm finally home again. These mountains called and I came. Carolina sunrise, I'm home, I'm home.
Clock rings at 4:30 in the morning. Same old boots, same old jeans, same old grind. Coffee in a thermos that I've had for 15 years, and a truck that starts up every single time. Paycheck comes and paycheck goes before I see it. Bills are stacked up higher than my kitchen sink. But I got a woman waiting when I get home, and a cold beer that don't care what the neighbors think. Gas station sign says $5 and some change. I remember when a dollar got you down the road. Now I gotta do the math before I fill her up, decide between the groceries or the full load. Roof is leaking and the fence needs fixing. The dog keeps digging holes out in the yard, but my kids are laughing and my wife is singing, and I guess it means we're doing pretty good so far. I ain't got much to show for all these years of working, but I got more than money ever could buy. A family that loves me and a God that keeps me, and that's enough to get me by. $5 gas and a prayer, that's how we make it day to day out here. Hand me down faith and a whole lot of hope, a little bit of rust and a heart that won't broke. We ain't rich, but we ain't poor in the ways that matter most. $5 gas and a prayer is all I really need to get me there. My daddy worked a factory till his back gave out. Never once complained about the hand he got dealt. He said, son, the measure of a man ain't what he's got, about how he treats the ones he's given and the cards he's held. So I punch the clock and I say my prayers, kiss my babies goodnight every chance I get, 'cause tomorrow ain't promised to nobody here, and these are the days I know I'll never forget. I ain't got much to show for all these years of working, but I got more than money ever could buy, a family that loves me and a God that keeps me, and that's enough to get me by. $5 gas and a prayer, that's how we make it day to day out here. Hand me down faith and a whole lot of hope, a little bit of rust and a heart that won't broke. We ain't rich, but we ain't poor in the ways that matter most. $5 gas and a prayer is all I really need to get me there. Now I know the world keeps spinning faster and everybody wants a little more, but I've got everything I need right here. Every time I walk through that front door, my little girl runs up and hugs my knees. My boy wants to show me what he learned today, and my wife just smiles at me like I hung the moon, and all that money trouble fades away. $5 gas and a prayer, that's how we make it day to day out here. Hand me down faith and a whole lot of hope, a little bit of rust and a heart that won't broke. We ain't rich, but we ain't poor in the ways that matter most. $5 gas and a prayer is all I really need to get me there. Yeah, $5 gas and a prayer is all I ever needed to get there. To get me there. Alarm clock screaming at 4:45. Coffee maker gurgling trying to come alive. Steel-toe boots sitting by the bedroom door. Same damn ritual for 15 years or more. Thermos full of black, no sugar, no cream. Kiss the kids goodbye while they still in dreams. Wife rolls over, whispers, drive safe home. I'm out the door before the porch light comes on. Punch that time clock at 5:23. Same old face, tired as me. Welding sparks flying like the 4th of July. Building someone else's American dream while mine gets by. These hands got scars that tell the tale of overtime and bills and never enough in the mail. Back as aching knees, a shot to hell, but a man's gotta work and I learned to wear it well. They say we ain't got no education, just another cog in the corporation. But when the cars break down and the lights go out, they sure as hell know what we're about. Steel toes and coffee black, breaking my bones, breaking my back while the world sleeps safe and sound. I'm the one holding it down. 40 hours plus whatever I can get, covered in grease, covered in sweat. Call us blue collar, call us working class. We're the ones that build this country and we're built to last. Friday paycheck gone by Saturday night. Between the mortgage and keeping the lights, Sunday morning when my boy looks up at me, says, Dad, I wanna be just like you, I feel like somebody. Doctor says my body wasn't made for this abuse. But what the hell else am I supposed to do? This is all I know, this is who I am. Just another working stiff with calloused hands. They say we ain't got no education, just another cog in a corporation. But when their cars break down and the lights go out, they sure as hell know what we're about. Steel toes and coffee black, breaking my bones, breaking my back, while the world sleeps safe and sound. I'm the one holding it down. 40 hours plus whatever I can get, covered in grease, covered in sweat. Call us blue collar, call us working class. We're the ones that built this country and we're built to last. Some nights I sit out on the porch alone, wondering if this is all I'll ever know. But then I look at these hands and what they've done. Every bridge, every building in the setting sun. And I realize I'm richer than them CEO boys, 'cause I can point at something real through all the noise. Steel toes and coffee black, breaking my bones, breaking my back, while the world sleeps safe and sound. I'm the one holding it down. 40 hours plus whatever I can get, covered in grease, covered in sweat. Call us blue collar, call us working class. We're the ones who built this country and we're built to last. Yeah, we're built to last. We're built to last. These hands built your world, and we're built to last. There was a rope swing hanging from an old oak tree where the river bends around by Highway 23. We'd ride our bikes down that gravel road, shoes tied to the handlebars, summer days of gold. That water was so cold, it took your breath away, but we'd jump right in and swim till the end of day. Mama calling out that supper's getting cold, but we were busy being young and 10 feet tall and bold. Friday nights we'd build a fire on the bank, passing around the radio, playing old Hank, talking about the girls and the trucks we'd drive someday. Never knowing those would be the memories that stay. Tommy brought his daddy's boat one afternoon. We thought we were pirates under August moon. Nothing in our pockets, not a single dime, but we were millionaires in summertime. I've been to the city, seen the lights so bright, bought everything the money said was right, but I ain't found nothing that can take me back to that muddy water and that railroad track where the river runs slow and the catfish grow and the summer lasts forever, or at least it did back then, where the sun sun gets low through the cypress trees and the whole world was just my friends and me, man, I wish I could go back and do it all again, to where the river runs slow. And now I drive a truck and I pay my bills on time. Got a wife and kids of my own doing fine. But sometimes when the workday weighs me down, I close my eyes and I'm back in that old town. I take my babies to the same old swimming hole. The rope swing finally broke, but the water still runs cold. And when they jump right in with that fearless grin, I see myself back when the world was new again. I've been to the city, seen the lights so bright, bought everything that money said was right, but I ain't found nothing that can take me back to that muddy water and that railroad track where the river runs slow and the catfish grow and the summer lasts forever, or at least it did back then. Where the sun gets low through the cypress trees and the whole world was just my friends and me, man, I wish I could go back and do it all again, to where the river runs slow. Some folks spend their whole lives running hard, chasing something always just too far. Me, I found my treasure years ago on a riverbank where the water runs slow. And if heaven got a river, I hope it's just like mine, with an old rope swinging, my friends waiting in line, where the river runs slow and the catfish grow and the summer lasts forever, or at least it did back then. Where the sun gets low through the cypress trees and the whole world was just my friends and me, man, I wish I could go back and do it all again, to where the river runs slow. Yeah, the river runs slow. The river runs slow. Take me back to where that river runs slow.
Used to be a steel guitar could make a grown man cry, and a fiddle told a story better than 1,000 words. Songs were about real life and real heartbreak, and a 3-chord melody was all you ever heard. Daddy had the radio on every Saturday night, Mama humming in the kitchen to the song she knew by heart. I grew up on music that meant something true, and that kind of country never leaves you once it starts. Now they got computers making beats and sounds, auto-tune on voices that don't need to feel, but you can't fake the hurt in a honky-tonk song, and a machine ain't never known what it's like to be real. Give me dusty boots and a jukebox in the corner, give me songs about mama and coming back home. Give me Friday nights and cold beer and heartache, give me country music down to the bone. Production, I don't need what's new and improved. Just give me what my granddaddy listened to, and I'll show you music that can move. Back when country was country, that could make you laugh or make you dry your eyes. When the music came from heartache and the words came from the soul, take me back when country was country. That's the only kind I know. I still remember learning my first G chord on a hand-me-down guitar with the strings worn and thin, singing songs about trucks and trains and losing love, dreaming I could sound like all those countrymen. Maybe I'm just old and set in my ways, but some things shouldn't change just 'cause they can. Real country lives in the blood and in the bone, and I'll defend it till the day I take my final stand. I don't need no fancy production, I don't need what's new and improved. Just give me what my granddaddy listened to, and I'll show you music back in mood. Back when country was country and the steel guitar would cry. Back when every song told a story that could make you laugh or make you dry your eyes. When the music came from heartache and the words came from the soul, take me back when country was country. That's the only kind I know. Now I ain't saying nothing new is bad. There's good folks making music everywhere, but the ones who built the sound we love deserve more than just a memory to share. So turn the dial to something real to now. Let that fiddle and that steel guitar play, 'cause the heart of country music still beats strong in the ones who never let it fade away. Back when country was country and the steel guitar would cry. Back when every song told a story that could make you laugh or make you dry your eyes. When the music came from heartache and the words came from the soul, take me back when country was country. Yeah, take me back when country was country. The steel and fiddle and soul, take me back when country was country. That's the only kind I know, the only kind I know.
Me down, and Tuesday wasn't great. Wednesday was a mess, and Thursday came in late. By Friday afternoon, I know just what I need. A place where nobody's a stranger and the beer is always free. I park my truck out front where I always do, wave at Charlie at the bar and grab my favorite stool. The jukebox in the corner knows just what to play, and by the second song I feel my troubles fade away. There's Big Jim in the corner playing dominoes again.
to do, there's a place that understands you, and it's waiting there for you. It's a honky-tonk remedy, cold beer and neon lights, good friends and country songs to make everything alright. You can leave your worries at the door, they don't belong in here. Just grab yourself a bar stool, baby, and let me buy you a beer. Yeah, it's a honky-tonk remedy, works every time. The bartender knows your order before you say a word, remembers all your heartbreaks and every lie you've heard. She pours a little extra when she knows you had a day, and somehow that small kindness makes the hurt just go away. The floor is warm from dancing 1,000 Friday nights, couples young and old still swaying, holding on real tight. And somewhere between the verses and the fiddle and steel, this broken down old honky-tonk is the only place that's real. When the world outside gets heavy and you don't know what to do, there's a place that understands you, and it's waiting there for you. It's a honky-tonk remedy, cold beer and neon lights, good friends and country songs to make everything alright. You can leave your worries at the door, they don't belong in here. Just grab yourself a bar stool, baby, and let me buy you a beer. Yeah, it's a honky-tonk remedy, works every time. Now some folks pay a fortune for a therapist to hear, but everything I ever needed cost me about $3 a beer. Cause life ain't always pretty and love don't always stay, but a good song on the jukebox takes the sting away. It's a honky-tonk remedy, cold beer and neon lights, good friends and country songs to make everything alright. You can leave your worries at the door, they don't belong in here. Just grab yourself a bar stool, baby, and let me buy you a beer. Yeah, honky-tonk remedy, that's what I got for you. A little bit of whiskey and a country song or two. Don't need no fancy places, just four walls and a band. A honky-tonk remedy is the best medicine in the land. Yeah, it's a honky-tonk remedy, works every single time. Honky-tonk remedy, come on and pour me one more. She ain't much to look at anymore, rust around the wheels and a dent in the door. The paint is faded where the sun has been, but I still see him sitting there grinning. He bought her back when I was just a boy, drove her off the lot like she was pride and joy. Spend more Saturdays under that hood than I ever thought a man ever could. He taught me how to drive on a back dirt road, how to check the oil and carry a load. Never said too much that wasn't his way, but every lesson stuck like it was yesterday. We drove to church and we drove to the lake, to football games and my first heartbreak. And when I turned 16, he handed me the key, said, son, take good care of her like she's family. Now he's been gone for a few years now, and I could buy something new somehow, but every time I turn that engine on, I swear I feel him riding along. That's Daddy's old
did back then, and I'll drive her till the wheels fall off again. Some things you just can't replace, like the wrinkles on my mama's face. And I know it's just a truck to most, but she's everything my daddy loved the most. That's Daddy's old Ford. Now my boy's sitting where I used to sit, same look in his eyes, same curious kid, asking me questions about everything under the hood. And I tell him stories like I knew I would. I hope one day when I'm long gone, he'll turn that key and carry it on, and maybe tell his kid about his grandpa too. That's what old trucks and old memories do. Yeah, he's been gone for a few years now, and I could buy something new somehow, but every time I turn that engine on, I swear I feel him riding along. That's Daddy's old Ford in my driveway. That's 40 years of memories in the paint. She still runs like she did back then, and I'll drive her till the wheels fall off again. Some things you just can't replace, like the wrinkles on my mama's face. And I know it's just a truck to most, but she's everything my daddy loved the most. Yes, Daddy's old Ford. And sometimes I just sit there in the cab, close my eyes and remember what I had. His hands on the wheel, the radio low, teaching me things only a father would know. I didn't say it enough when he was here, but Daddy, if you're listening somewhere near, thank you for the truck and the man I became. Every mile I drive, I carry your name. That's Daddy's old Ford in my driveway. That's 40 years of memories in the paint. She still runs like she did back then, and I'll drive her till the wheels fall off again. Some things you just can't replace, like the wrinkles on my mama's face. And I know it's just a truck to most, but she's everything my daddy loved the most. Yeah, she's Daddy's old Ford. She's Daddy's old Ford, and she's mine now. Well, the sun going down on the water tower, and the neon lights are flickering on. Pickup trucks are lining up on Main Street, same old faces, same old song. Daddy got his boots on, Mama got her dress, kids are running around without a care. And there's something in the summer air tonight that tells me everything I need is here. Billy brought his guitar to the parking lot, cold beer sweating in the evening heat. Mary Beth is laughing at the same old jokes we've been telling since we was just kids on this street. The old folks sitting in their folding chairs, watching us like they did years ago. And I swear sometimes I see them smiling, remembering when they ran this show. They can keep their big city lights, their fancy bars and their high-rise views, 'cause everything I ever needed is right here in these worn-out shoes. It's a small-town Saturday night where everybody knows your name. We dance till the moon is high, and tomorrow we do it all again. Ain't nothing but a two-lane town, but it feels like the whole damn world to me. Yeah, it's a small-town Saturday night, and there's nowhere else I'd rather be. I remember sneaking out my window when I was just a kid of 17, thinking someday I was gonna leave this place, chase some kind of city dream. But here I am still standing on the same corner where I had my first kiss, looking at the stars above the steeple. I know I ain't never gonna find better than this. They can keep the big city lights, their fancy bars and their high-rise views, 'cause everything I ever needed is right here in these worn-out shoes. It's a small town Saturday night where everybody knows your name. We dance till the moon is high, and tomorrow we do it all again. Ain't nothing but a two-lane town, but it feels like the whole damn world to me. Yeah, it's a small town Saturday night, and there's nowhere else I'd rather be. Someday they'll write about the big shots, the ones who made it to the top, but the real living happens right here in places time forgot. And when my chapter finally closes, I hope they write it clear and true. He loved his town, he loved his people, and Saturday nights with all of you. It's a small town Saturday night where everybody knows your name. We dance till the moon is high, and tomorrow we do it all again. Ain't nothing but a two-lane town, but it feels like the whole damn world to me. Yeah, it's a small town Saturday night. Said it's a small town Saturday night. Yeah, there's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Occupation sign says 1500 on the edge of town. Got one red light, one main street, and word gets around. Friday night, the only place to be is down at the Rusty Nail, where the neon beer signs flicker and the jukebox never fails. I pull my truck good next to a cherry red Chevrolet, and out steps the prettiest thing I've seen in all my days. She smiles and says, "I seen you around here once or twice." I said, "Well, darling, welcome to our little town tonight." We walk inside and everybody's there like Saturday church. Tommy's shooting pool and Mary's serving beer for all it's worth. The band is playing something that sounds like George Strait. She says, "I love this song," pulls neat to the dance floor straight away. The boots are tapping rhythm to that steel guitar sound, and suddenly this little town feels like the biggest wall around. She whispers that she's never gonna leave this place. I said, "Honey, neither am I," with a smile across my face. They say you gotta leave to make it in this world, but I got everything I need right here with this small town girl. Under these little town lights where everybody knows your name, dancing up the Rusty Nail on Friday night remains the same. The stars shine bright above these old dirt roads tonight, and I found heaven bridge on Baker Street. Monday morning back to work, but she'll be all I see. Come next Friday night, we'll do it all again. Same bar, same song, same dance till the weekend ends. Some folks dream of cities in them fancy high-rise views, but give me that neon glow and a woman like you in a town so small that everybody waves, where love and simple living still means something nowadays. They say you gotta leave to make it in this world, but I got everything I need right here with this small town girl. Under these little town lights where everybody knows your name, dancing at the Rusty Nail on Friday night remains the same. The stars shine bright above these old dirt roads tonight, and I found heaven in her eyes. Under these little town lights, yeah, these little town lights. I wouldn't trade this life for anything. A small town and a girl who wears my ring. Right here's where I wanna be. Population just went up to 3. Under these little town lights where everybody knows your name, dancing at the Rusty Nail on Friday night remains the same.